Good morning, CEO. We are here to finding regarding a fail of a FOIO company. Here we are summarizing the fact of our details report. And me and Dinesh are here to explain something about this company. Next, please. In this presentation, we will answer three main questions. What problems does FOIO face in the American factory right now? Why does FOIO have these problems and how can we fix this problem? We will explain this question to help you understand this situation and our proposed solutions. Next, please. Current problems. Right now, your company is dealing with two big problems: financial losses and a push for unionization by the American workers. Financial losses means a company is losing money, which is very bad for business. The push for unionization means the workers want to form a union because they are not happy with their work in your company. Understanding this problem is the first step to finding a solution. Next, please. And we can say this, where did they go wrong? We will see this. Next, please. Maslow hierarchy of needs. This model shows the different level of needs that people have. At the top, you can see there's a self-actualization, which is about growing and being your best self. Your company is not helping workers grow, leading to a low productivity. The next level is esteem, which is about feeling respected and valued. Workers at this company do not feel respected, leading to destructive leadership. Safety needs are about feeling safe and work, but here workers face high work pressure and safety issues. Psychological needs are basic, like salary and benefit, which are low here. Lastly, love and belonging needs are about feeling connected. But there are language barriers and cultural clash. I highly recommend you to meet this need to have happy and productive workers. Next, please. Okay, according to this model, your company should be real and honest with your worker. But right now, there is a lot of distrust and lack of transparency. You should also slow unconditional positive regards, meaning you should support and recognize your worker. But this is not happening in your company. Lastly, you should have empathic understanding, meaning you should understand and care about your workers. To improve, you need to be more support and understanding of your workers. Next, please. We have two theories, X and Y. Explain the different management styles. Theory X assumes that workers do not like to work and needs to be controlled. Your company uses this approach, which leads to high pressure and control. On the other hand, we have a theory Y or Y. People like work if the environment is right. You are not creating the right environment for your worker, and the worker are unhappy. So you should move toward theory Y approach that can make workers feel better and work better. Next, please. This model shows that how FOIO workers feel as they work. People were excited about their new job at the first, but they are quickly lost interest when they saw cultural clash and harsh management. This made people angry because they weren't aware of the cultures. Workers tried to negotiate for better conditions, but when they didn't work, they got upset and sad, maybe angry, which caused a lot of people to leave their job in the end. They agreed that they needed a union for a fight to better rights. You can better help worker if you understand this emotional journey. Next, please. Okay, we can see where did they go wrong. We will tell you. Next, please, Tanisha. Failure to change successfully can be understood using the machine metaphor. This means you are treating workers like machines with no flexibility or empathy. You use a top-down management style, which means strict rules and high work pressures with no freedom for workers. This approach ignores the human side of workers, leading to dissatisfaction and resistance to change. I highly recommend to you, you need to be more flexible and empathic to success in making change. Next, please. In this model, you can see that you failed in 3 stages. In the unfreeze stage, you did not recognize the need for change. So there was no urgency for them. During the change stage, workers resist new practice because you did not address their concern or provide needs resources. Finally, in the last stage, in the refreeze stage, you did not fix the new practice, so they stay stuck in their old ways. I recommend that you follow this model because it's very important to successful change. Next, please. You failed in a several stage in exploration. You did not fully understand the American market's conditions and culture. In the planning stage, you did not prepare well for culture clash and operational standard. And in the action stage, your company did not take effective steps to adopt the local environment and often violated labor law. And finally, and unfortunately, in the integration stage, you did not make change a long-lasting. In our idea, proper planning and integration are key to successful change. Next, please. In this model, we can see that your leadership was insecure and prideful, making no sense of urgency or need for change. Discuss the company to lose money, work less efficiently, get attacked, and have to pay more to run because employee protested. You didn't have the strong and clear plan for change, and you didn't give workers the tools they needed to make it happen. If you follow Kutter's step, you can avoid this issue. Next, please. Okay. In this model, help us figure out how the forces that want change and the forces that won't want change work together at your company. Loss of money actions, constant conflict, a negative image for your company. Low production and high turnover are all things that push for change your company. Some of the things that hold people back are proud leadership, a lot of dissatisfaction with management from the top down, and cultural norms that you don't like change. Change needs to happen so that resisting forces are lowered and driving forces are rises. Next, please. For your company in this model, I can say that change happens when dissatisfaction with the current stage, a vision for improvement, and practical steps to achieve this vision outweigh the cost of changing. Actually, your company's satisfactions comes from financial losses and the push for unionization. Your vision should be about better financial performance, improved labor relation, and stronger market positions. In my opinion, practical steps should be clearly defined and taken to achieve this vision. So we can see and we can recommend to you this formula helps to you understand how to make successful change. Thank you for listening. My teammate Denisha, go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. Good morning, esteemed CEO, the director board, and other members of the management. Actually, today, my colleague Sarah explained the purpose of this meeting, especially as the change agents. We are here today to explain our findings about the failure of the Fuyayo company. Sarah explained what are the major problems ongoing currently at the Fuyayo. And she explained, for some extent, the reasons behind that. I need to explain our findings, especially with regarding the leadership approach, how the leadership approach has made a significant influence for the ongoing issues. We must say that we have used theoretical concepts to analyze our findings with the present conditions of your company. In this slide, we have explained the Edgar's model of organizational culture. In the upper level, you can see the artifacts. We can clearly see that, but not the underlying values. Although the company promised to create the jobs and strengthen the US economy, underlying values of Chinese business culture made a significant block for implementing those promises. It was the major reason to create a frustration among the American workers. In this slide, we have explained Haypert's and Lowry's theory. They have emphasized the importance of adaptive leadership. Vision and adaptive leadership is important. According to our finding, the Fuyayo has failed to facilitate, confront, adapt, and manage the stress. The failure to understand the concerns of employees and failure to change accordingly were the big reasons to create a lot of issues in the company. And this slide, we have introduced, the Cameron and Green have introduced 5 leadership qualities that are necessary for successful change. Firstly, there should be an urgency or need for a change. It is the crucial part to drive other 4 parts. If there's no urgency, there's no visionary motivator, there's no measured connector, there's no implementer or architect. According to our findings, Fuyayo has not showed urgency or any need for a change. Operating the business as the same way you operate in China was a significant problem to create lots of issues within the factory. In this slide, we have analyzed John Kotter's model for leading change. Setting directions, aligning people, and motivating are important. As I mentioned earlier, the company didn't have any genuine intention to change. Though the employees expect to change again and again, the management approach to control them led to create lots of problems in the company. When they show their intention to build a union, what the company has done, the company's approach to anti-union efforts increase the frustration and create lots of problems. Here we have analyzed Green and Cameron's. The Green and Cameron have explained how leaders act for uncertainty. When leaders experience fear and anxiety about losing power and control, it can create more fear and uncertainty. And here, when uncertainty increases, leaders may experience more fear and anxiety about losing power and control, which can lead for more fear and uncertainty. We noticed how management worked to protect the power using several actions, spending money and offering incentives to discourage unionization, threatening union leaders, firing some employees, made situation worse. William Bridges' transformation state. You have experienced a significant loss now. We know that where you stand now. After the significant loss and also the big pressure for the unionization, now you are stands at the neutral zone. I know that now your genuine intention to change, to move for a new beginning. So it is necessary to carefully take the new beginning. Here we have analyzed Queen's theory about uncertainty. When you're walking naked in the land of uncertainty, it is necessary to wear new clothes, new ways, and new identities. I must point out here that it is necessary to identify the better strategies for a new beginning. Before making a new beginning, it is important to correctly identify the American business context, labor laws, safety methods, cultural and language gaps between two groups of employees, and the attitudes and values of them. We would like to analyze the starfish and the spider analogy of Brafman and Beckstone. They have analyzed the characteristic of a decentralized structure. Such companies value the freedom of their workers. Workers have happy environment. There is more space for ideas and feedback of the employees. It enhances the efficiency and productivity. We suggest you to start a new beginning under a decentralized structure. Here, we suggest you to change the business model from machine metaphor to an organization metaphor, as described by Cameron and Green. It creates more freedom and healthy work environment for employees. That will definitely ensure to lead your company for a successful change. Here, we have analyzed the importance of the improving the team effectiveness, developed by Rollin and Christine Glasser. These elements are crucial, especially in identifying the differences between the two groups of employees. I hope this report provides you the comprehensive analysis of the problems, reasons behind them, and how you should change your company effectively in order to success in the future. Thank you for taking your time. We have provided detailed report about this presentation. If there are any clarifications needed, we are open to discuss. Thank you very much.
Thank you.